but you wanted to stay out there in Victorville. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Look, salud. Good morning. Good morning, UK. Wake up! Wake up! It's 10:30 in the UK right now, Joel. Jolo.
Oh man, is that
It
late?
is. It's that late. Here it's 2:30 in
Damn.
the afternoon. So our Friday's just getting started. I don't know if it's even Saturday over there. I don't know. It's Friday night for them. It's Friday morning for us. So what's up, brother? Oh, from midday. What's up? How is it going, bro? Hey, I left your party. It was a great party, by the way. Let's recap on what happened last week. You invited me to your birthday party. I think this is the first time I've ever gone to your house or your family's gathering for your birthday. Like this is my first
Yeah,
ever birthday
man.
party because we're always on the road, and that's what I was telling my wife. I said, "Isn't this so cool? I get to enjoy a birthday party like I usually
Right?
never get to because I'm traveling. Even if it was your birthday, I couldn't go. So this time I was home. I got to just be normal for a little bit. So that was pretty cool.
Did you
So
guys
what
have
happened,
fun
bro?
or
What
no,
else
man?
happened?
Did you guys
We
have
had a
fun or no?
blast. Yeah. We had a blast. Only my little girl went with me. My wife went with me. She didn't want to get out of the pool. She loved it. She loved going into the pool and then the water slides and all that shit. So
Yeah, man,
fucked
it
up
was
my
good, man. Like I
toes trying
said,
to be a kid.
it was my first time having a birthday party, man. Like, it was cool. It was cool, man. You know,
Mhm.
I've never had a birthday party like that, man. So, it all came together, man. It was just all fun, and like I said, man, smoked some good weed, man. Ate some good food, man. Had some great friends, homie. Like it was just great, dog. I mean, I
Yeah, your
enjoyed it,
kids
man.
were cool. Yeah. Your daughter was there. Your kids were there. All your kids were there. I was like, that's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
that
it
was
was like I
nice.
said, it was fun times, bro. Like it just lets you know, man. Don't take the
What
things
time?
for granted, homie.
What time did this whole thing end? What time did the whole thing end?
Um, I think by 11, everybody we were just cleaning up and everything.
Oh, nice. Nobody got in a fight. Like, who fucks up Cholo's parties, bro? Who fucks up your parties? Like, you
Cholos,
fuck up other people's. Other Cholos fuck up Cholo parties. Like, because
pretty
they're
much,
no
man.
okay. So people in the world that don't know this, Cholos are the type of gangsters like Joel Cholo, and they're known here in LA to be the ones that when they show up to your party, it's fucked up. Like somebody's gonna get into a fight. They're gonna start some beef. You know what I
It's
mean?
pretty much.
So
We're the ones that
go
you
ahead.
say, who the fuck invited them? Who invited them, man? Shit.
You are them. You are them. You are that. Fuck. Who invited them? You are them.
And it's because we're haters, bro. We're like, hey, I never got a party. Fuck this, and start messing things up, man.
is,
So
is that why you're so
yeah,
nice? Because you finally get a fucking party? Is that why you're nice
hell,
now? Like
hell
your
yeah.
birthday party? Fucking great candy dog. A great candy table, by the way. Here they accustomed to have a like a candy table, a table full of candies, but you had real chocolate bars and everything, bro. We went in there, me and my little girl, we're still eating some of that candy. That was a great candy
Bro,
store.
we had a candy bar, bro, not a candy store, man. We had the
No,
bar,
those are
man.
candy
We
bars, the big ones. I was like, wow, this is dope. So tell me, Joe, anything new this week, bro? Any news, anything you wanted to talk about before we say hi to Cali Care? Yep, they're the ones that are
real
giving
quick,
us
man.
here, Joe. They live. Uh huh.
Have you ever
Right.
smoked weed, bro, and gone to bed and started like tripping out, like? And this happened to me probably a couple of days ago, man. When I went to bed, bro, I didn't go to bed till like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I just started sucking the air, bro. I was just fighting, dog. I was just, I don't know what I was doing, bro. I was just, oh, homie, like, I was just fighting
Why
the
were
damn
you
air.
swinging at the? What? Why were you swinging at the air? Well, maybe I don't know, bro. Because my wife said
I
that.
was fighting. I don't know what I was fighting, bro. I was even kicking with no legs.
You're like, kick it, kick it, kick
Bro, I
it.
was literally, bro. Like, I remember even cracking my knuckles, homie. Like, I was ready, bro, to fight, man. I was like so high, bro, that I was tripping out, man. And what I was doing, dude, like, I was like, I couldn't believe it, man. Even my lady woke up for work, and she's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't know who I was fighting or what I was fighting, but I remember just like." Just swinging, bro. Just swinging up in the air, bro. I was like, fuck.
Bro, if this is your way of making up an excuse why you took a swing at your girl in bed, that's a great fucking excuse. I don't know, babe. I don't know if it's the weed. No. I kick, bro. I move my legs a lot, like a twitch when I smoke.
Oh,
And my wife tells me, you move your legs like you twitch when you smoke at night. But I never take swings, man. So you better be careful, bro. You might knock somebody out while you're fucking sleeping, and you're like,
nah,
oh
I mean,
shit.
I was swinging up in the air, bro. I was just like, that's what I'm saying. Have you ever had those moments like when you smoke weed or get too high? Like, I get sometimes too high where I start throwing up, bro.
Really? No. On the contrary, it's like I'll smoke this entire blunt and I'll be cool. Like it's weird. Like remember the problem I had where I couldn't function afterwards? Now it's
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
opposite. Now I function even better, function proper. And Cali Care Group send us a little package of shirts for anybody that does the comments. The best comments gets the shirt, guys. These we can definitely send them to the UK. So Cali Care Group out here, the delivery service that does all my deliveries, guys. Send us a
Where
T-shirt
are
to give
they
away.
located at?
All the IE guys all over the LA, they deliver everywhere, guys, depending on the order. I know they're gonna have other spots opened up. So Cali Care Group, thank you very much. Joe, I'm gonna save this one for you, bro. When I see you, this is yours.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go. See Uncle
What
Jerry.
is that right there? That look. What is
This
that
is
right there?
Uncle Jerry's True Original. This is top shelf pre-roll that they sell there too. So it's a top
Oh,
shelf that they sent us over here. So that one's for you, Joe. I'm saving it here.
oh
And
man,
also
can't
want
wait,
you
man.
to taste the my prop, man. My prop came in. I got about a pound and a little bit more that I'm gonna show you in my basket, and it's huge. Let me see if I can go get it for you. All right, hold on.
Yeah, get it,
But
get
tell
it,
me more
get it.
about the week while I go get it.
All right, guys. So yeah, man. So anybody out there, man, listening, viewing this right now, let you guys know.
Now,
Later on
I,
tonight, I'll be on Hood Stocks.
you're gonna be where?
I'm gonna be on Hood Stocks tonight.
Hook stocks? What's that?
Yeah, it's a cholo. It's a cholo. How can I say? It's a cholo podcast and stuff, man.
And what do you guys talk about? What do you
You
talk
know what?
about at the Cholo podcast?
He usually has a bunch of cholos and some are artists and some are mostly singers and stuff, but so I'm gonna go in today and talk about not having legs and all that stuff. So
Bro, this it's all cool and shit, but I would want to know the horror stories, bro, of being a cholo, so I'll never do it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, don't get into it because this might happen. And then you tell us that fucking horror story when that lady almost, shot your friend in the face and you guys ran out with a kilo of meth.
But
You
you
know what
know
I mean?
what?
Like,
It's funny because you can tell the people, you can tell them all that stuff, man. You can tell them, hey, homie, don't do this, don't do that. But it seems like the more you tell them not to do it, the more they're like, what? Do it? No, don't do it. I'm gonna do it. Don't. Still gonna do it. So yeah, it seems like just like when you tell women, don't go with that. He's an idiot. What? He's an idiot. I love that even more. I was looking for an idiot, and so it just seems
I
like
would, yeah, because for us, I'm like, oh shit, they really did that? Oh fuck. Like, what else did I tell you? So, what was the best gift you got in your birthday, bro? Best gift,
everything
shittiest
was
gift that you get?
everything, man. There's no one's it, man. Look at the way I look at it, man. There's not a shitty gift, man. A shitty gift is somebody that didn't show up after they said they were coming. That's a shitty gift. You know what I'm saying? Is a lie. A
You
lie
hear
is a
that,
shitty
George
gift,
Lopez?
man.
You hear that? You hear that, George Lopez? You said you were
Yeah,
coming, bro.
man. You know, but nah, man, all the gifts were good, man. Like I said, I got some great weed, man. You know, thank you for the gift cards, homie. Like, you know, it's
It's
been
important.
forever that I shop at. I've never really shopped at Best Buy, bro. So this is like my first time going to Best Buy, man, and you know, and to buy something, not to steal. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm actually going there to buy now. Like, whoa, like I'm actually a shopper, not a, you know, not there to jack them and stuff. You know, it's actually a
So
best
you,
buy, not a best steal. You know, so
so when they say welcome to Best Buy and you go, thank you. Of course I'm welcome.
like now I
I'm
know.
gonna
Like
buy
now I'm walking with a gift card. Like, hey, look it, I'm a shopper, homie. I'm a shopper. Like, don't get it twisted. You
it.
know.
I'm here for a web camera. What was I
It's
gonna
just
tell
you know
you?
what Best Buy, like I don't know what they have in England. I don't know if it's if they have Best Buy in England and all that, but I'm pretty sure that they have like their main electronics store. Do you know any electronic stores out there in the UK?
Please comment. Let us know any electronic stores in the UK that we wouldn't know about.
Because our, like I said, our main one is Best Buy, and what was the other ones that we have right now? We still is there still
Fry.
Fries? Is Fries is still around or
Yeah, there's
no?
still fries. Fries is still around, brother. Fries is still around.
You know, but yeah, man, I think I always tell people, tell me your drug of choice, and I'll tell you what stores you steal from. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Because
Okay, cocaine. Where do they steal from? People that are addicted to
cocaine.
cocaine.
Oh, you're talking
Yeah, where
about
do they?
Saks Avenue, man. You're talking about the cocaine is more of you're stealing from higher end stores because cocaine's a higher,
Really?
it's an expensive drug, so you're gonna go for the you know where you're gonna get a higher meth. You're looking at Walmart, easy come ups, Family Dollar, the Dollar Tree, quick come ups and stuff, man. Weed, you're going to Winkle, man, to the for the food section, the bulk and stuff, man. The candy section, man, where you just munching on shit, man.
Uh, okay.
Heroin,
Heroin.
man, heroin. You're oh man, heroin, dude. You're not jacking from nowhere, man. You're just panhandling, bro, because just you
Then
don't have it in you, man.
you don't have the
It's too
energy to
much.
steal. It's too
Yeah, you don't
much, so
have
you
the
have to
energy,
panhandle.
man.
And it all makes sense, bro, in a fucking weird way that all fucking makes sense. I'm staring at you going like, yep, that is true. That's probably where they would fucking buy it.
You
That's
know, I
crazy,
know,
bro.
man. Like I said, I know. I mean, like I say, you know, cocaine, dude. You'll never see anybody with the cocaine habit, you know, going to Walmart because even if they do jack anything, you're not gonna get, you know, you're not gonna
Enough
get.
to
Now, if
buy
you go to,
enough.
you're not gonna get enough to buy enough. So you want to go to your, you know, high end stores, you know, because now you know, man, that a couple of products you steal, you're gonna get. It's I don't know about you guys, man, but cocaine right now is like $80 a gram, bro. $80 a gram.
Why? Why so expensive?
Because the cost of living, bro, has went up, man. You know, remember, not everything's coming through from Mexico now. So, you know, everything you have to, you know, same thing with, you know, meth, man. Everything right now is getting expensive, dude. So just you know, even the weed game, bro. Remember the weed game? You know, used to get pounds for like you know 1,000, 2,000. Now you're getting pounds for 4,000, man. It's insane,
Wow,
bro. Like, I mean, I
that
mean,
is true.
when's the last time you bought a pound?
Fuck. I've never. I don't think I've ever bought a pound. Have I bought a? I bought half a pound, never pound. Pound, and it's good. I got a good deal, and it wasn't that best weed ever. But I've seen them fucking go up on prices now. Um, but forget all that. I mean, I'm talking about. I wanted to talk to you about. You turned 38 years old, and I wanted to ask you: Do you feel your body breaking down now, Joe? Besides the legs missing, because you get
No,
older.
you know what? Like I said, man, it's everything. You know, my all my complications come from, like I said, not having the right balance, man. So, you know, just like anybody that has a messed up, you know, ankle. if you ever notice, man, if you mess up your ankle and you're not able to walk right, it seems like your body starts hurting different because you're not balanced. You're not walking the same. You're putting more pressure on one side of the body. Your body has to adjust. So yeah, man, my body, at 38, man, I feel it very heavy, man. I feel it very, but it all stems from the amputations, man. And you're never, and even when you walk with prosthetic legs, man, you got to understand it's still, you're not balanced right, man. You're never gonna walk right again. You're never gonna walk like you used to walk. So yeah, your back feels it, man. Your body feels it. Even your neck feels it, man. Like your whole body. So when I
Yeah,
smoke weed, man, it seems like, it does me good, man. The problem with smoking weed for me is my balance issues now. Now imagine, dude, you only have one prosthetic leg, and you smoke weed. So man, I'm trying to balance myself, man, as good as I can, dude. Walking on crutches. Imagine being high on crutches, man, with one leg. Fuck, man. I mean, Tigger makes it look easy, bro. Just hopping with one tail, man. And
hold on.
so man, turning 38, man, really, really kind of, I never, honestly, bro, to tell you the truth, I never thought I would make it to 38, man.
No,
I didn't think I would. Nah, man. I mean, you don't ever think that long in the hood, man. You don't ever think that you're gonna make it so far. You never think you're gonna be, in the hood. You just think, oh man, the more you make, the most you'll make it, bro, will probably be 25 and shit
in the hood.
in the
But is
hood.
it because of you getting into some shit, or the shit just finds you? That's what I'm
It's
talking
just
about. I
both.
mean, if you keep your nose clean, you shouldn't have to fucking bother or worry about fucking not surviving in the
It's
hood.
both, bro. You gotta understand, man. You living in a society, man, that if you don't watch yourself, they'll kill you, man. It doesn't. Nothing protects you anymore, bro. The minute you leave your house, bro, is the minute you let go of, like, now you gotta trust your instincts, bro. When you leave the home, like, you can't think, oh, I'm Richard Ria, or I'm Joey Cholo, I know. No, man. Regardless of how good you know anything, that bullet, man, comes flying and hits you, man, from out of nowhere, bro. You didn't expect it, man. That car, like, honestly, bro, I'll tell you like this, man. A lot of us don't think about it like this, but I think about it like this myself. I think, imagine how many people right now are in the freeway, drunk, faded, high on medication, high on something, bro, and we gotta jump on the same freeway that all these people, because people have a lot of habits now, man. There's, people love to drink every day now. People smoke weed, so there's people, man, in the road right now just driving, man, all fucked up, and we gotta trust them that they ain't gonna fuck shit up.
Bro, and it's true because I've seen this here in LA. Traffic is so bad that you're just stuck. And I saw this guy just literally grab a bong that he had on the side of the passenger side, and he starts smoking it. His bong, like the whole water pipe. He's smoking a water pipe because we're stuck in traffic. And I look over and I give him a thumbs up, and he looks at me and goes, "Hey, thumbs up." And he goes, "You want some?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." He keeps driving. That's
But you see
that's
what I'm
LA though.
saying?
That's the
Like,
worldwide rate.
imagine, man. Imagine what how society is, bro. That once we leave our home, dude, like, we're put in a situation, bro, that now we gotta deal with everything out there, homie. The grimy, the drunks, the tweakers, the cokeheads, the everything, homie. So it's scary out there, man. Like, a lot of people don't know,
What's
man.
the
That
best guy? I mean, what's the best high? If you had to give somebody a high to drive under, what would be the best high to drive under? That's less reckless, a little more safer.
a spiritual high, man.
There you go. Jesus in your heart.
Jesus in your heart, man, because that's the only thing, man, that can get you, just sidetracked, man. Because, like, even I don't, even you can be the best weed smoker, bro. You still get distracted, man. Sometimes we just And sometimes we're just driving and we forget. Oh shit! I was supposed to jump on the freeway, and then you just, you just
Man,
do
look,
that.
Brandon Arwan says I use CBD hemp to handle with my pain. It doesn't leave me stoned. Yeah, my brother does CBD. He was telling me about CBD. He puts it under his tongue, the drops, but he says there's no CBD without a little bit of THC. Sorry, guys, the noise outside, but because I was smoking in here. But yeah, he says there's always some THC in the CBD, or it has to be specific that that CBD has zero THC. But the one he gets, yeah, it's a percentage. But not bad. A lot of people are telling me they take that for the pain. That CBD.
And
Do you do any of
I've
that?
taken all that. I've taken CBD and all that, but but my pains, man, they stem from, like I said, dude, it's not basic pain, bro. Like I'm talking about, like I still get leg cramps, dude, on my feet that don't even exist, man. I still get it's called phantom feet.
And
It's
you get
called
a
phantom
cramp with
feet,
your
bro.
phantom, and you're
Yeah,
like,
on
ow,
your
ow, ow,
toes,
ow, ow.
man. On your
Really?
toes, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, you still feel like you still feel pain, man, on your toes that don't even exist anymore. You get a kinds of like you want to itch your foot, and you're like, I don't even have a foot to itch, and you're right there, so you have to hit your nub to find the nerve and stuff. You're like, man,
Which
so
one is it? Which is it? Which one is it? Wow, that's fucking bananas, bro. That's crazy.
so it's crazy, man, to go through them. So yeah, I've tried the CBDs and all that, but they don't really do nothing for me, man.
No. So the thing I'm telling you is the reason I wear these headsets and I like to wear headsets when I'm doing these podcasts is I'm losing my hearing, and it's just a genetic thing. My grandfather lost his hearing by the age of 50. Doctor says that I'm gonna lose it too. So, but
Oh
there's
wow.
technology is advanced. You can get hearing aids. As a matter of fact, after this, I'm going to the hearing doctor. They're gonna check my hearing and actually fit me for something. So it's weird because as time goes by, is it like what do you call it, a survival thing that they God keeps adding things to your. Hold on. It's okay. Never mind. Oh, bro, because the garage over there and all that stuff. We're trying to close it. Yeah, let's close the door, guys. Let's come in, guys. Close the door. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry, man. Kids, what are you gonna do? Less than 0.2% of THC. See, I told you, man, that was some THC in it. So yeah, there is some THC in it, but that's good. That's good. I mean, shit, whatever helps. But my brother really enjoys it because he says it alleviates his pain. It gets him a little buzz, but he doesn't lose any control of what he's doing. So I get it. And for me, is now that my body is breaking down, weed makes it even easier. Like I get it, the transitions, the cramps, the muscle aches, all that stuff. At 43 now, I'm like, okay, cool. All of this comes into play, and I'm so glad it's legal. Like back in the day, it wasn't. So you were screwed. But now that it's legal, I take advantage of all of this. Why live with pain? That's what I tell people. Why are you going to live with pain? If there's a solution for you to be able to live your life a little more comfortably, if you can take CBD, if you can take certain things to better your immune system, then do it. Fuck it. Live a better life. Drink Bud Light.
The best part, man, was when I was able to convince my grandma to go buy weed for me at the shop. That was the best, man.
Really? How do you convince grandma to buy you weed, bro? How do you convince your
Well,
grandma to buy you?
she picked me up from my growth pad up the hill, and I told her, "Well, take me to the weed shop." She's like, "Okay." So she's taking me, and I told her, "But you have to get off and buy it." Now I was just testing her. I was gonna do it, but I was gonna see if she would do it. And she's like, gave me that look, like, "What the hell? Like, are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, grandma, you gotta go get it for me." So I gave her $20. I said, "You gotta go in there and say Mita, half and half." I wanted half sativa, half indica. So Now remember, this little weed shop, man, it's like a trap house. It's like a very, it's like just you wouldn't ever
Secluded,
think,
secluded.
man. Very, very like it looks like as
Yeah,
big as
you're going into a very secluded, very scary fucking house. It's not like, hey, we have a storefront. Hey, come on in. It's an open sign. It's just like a
yeah,
speakeasy. Just like, hey, say the password. Yeah,
yeah.
bazooka, come on in. Okay. So
So
grandma goes
I'm
in.
yeah. So I told my grandma go in there, 20. I said mita mita. Remember? So she went in there, man, and all I kept thinking was like, damn, she actually did it, man. I can't believe she did it. And yeah, she came
Now,
out, man.
how
She
old
had
is your grandma? How old is your grandma? So everybody
my
knows.
grandma's like
60 what?
she's like 68.
68, almost 70 years old, and she's down there mita mita, dealing and wheeling with the fucking pot dealers at the fucking dispensary.
At the
She
dispensary,
grown, bro.
man. And yeah, she came out, man, and she had an indica and a sativa, man, and it was all good, man. I was like, and she just kept driving. She's like, I can't believe I just did that. She couldn't believe it, man, because she was anti. My grandma's old school Mexican. That the pot, is a drug. It's not good for you, and all that. But then she sees my condition, so she was like, "Fuck, all right, I'm gonna go do it." So she was like, "I would have." She's like, if I would have told her this like 20 years ago that hey, one day you're gonna go be buying pot for your grandson, she would have been like, hell no. And
Yeah.
sure enough, we went in there, man, and so she did it for me
It's
like 3 times, man, for 3 times. But
yeah.
after that, after the third time, I was like, nah, grandma, I'll go in there. I don't care. I'll go in there. I don't want you. I don't want to put her in that position, man. And
But
and
she know you.
but
But you
yeah,
know she's down. Grandma's the kind of grandma that if you tell her hold the gun, she'll grab the gun and put it away, bro. Nobody will find that fucking gun ever again. But grandma don't say nothing.
yeah.
Grandma
Nah, my
didn't see
grandma's
shit.
like I said, man. My grandma, she's and she like I said, man. She proved her love, man. She showed her like, hey, I got you, and that was like a highlight of my life because I didn't expect her to go with it and do it, but she did it, man, and that's love right
Grandma,
there,
grandma,
man.
grandma was the old pachucas, right? That they fucking hey, hold the fidel, jaina, and they're grabbing and putting their hair. Grandma would hold the filetes for the vatos to go into the parties. Hey, here you go.
Yeah, yeah, man. So
Grandma's
it was
down,
awesome,
bro.
man.
Grandma's down.
Well, what did your mom? How does she feel about weed, man?
She hates it, bro. But she hates the fact that she can't tell us anything about it. Like she can't really tell us you don't smoke it because she goes, you're a grown man and you're not asking me for money to buy it, and it's your life and it's legal now. So it's like hypocrite of her to say, hey, don't smoke it. She doesn't like it. She still deems it as wrong. But I tell my
Yeah,
mom the benefits of it, and but she's just an old school person, dude. She still thinks anything, even alcohol, she thinks is horrible. So she's one of those Christian ladies, very dedicated to the church, and so she comes from that perspective. And for me, I'm like, you know what? Let her fucking live her life, yes. And if I don't have to smoke around her, I won't. And it's not me being a hypocrite. It's why do I want to upset her? You know what I mean? If she gets upset by it, just don't do it around her. When she hugs me, she can smell it. She goes, "Hey, ¿dónde estabas?" Y like estaban fumando. They were smoking outside, so it's got my shirt. Were you smoking? No.
yeah. Now, what about your family? Are they acceptive of you smoking, or is it kind of like split?
No, everybody now embraces it, man. Honestly, my family, everybody embraces it now. In terms of, we get it. That's something you guys like to do, and not just me, but my other brothers. And so they kind of just live with it. I even asked my brother, "What do you feel like? How do you feel the fact that I smoke in front of your daughter and your son?" He says, "It's part of the culture now in LA. It's part of the culture down here. So they might as well get used to it. I don't want them to get surprised when they show up to a fucking party and me thinking, oh, they're never gonna have to experience that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they know, they're gonna see it in the very first fucking house party." Joe, you know what my niece told me though? She said, "Theo, I really like that podcast when you talk to that inmate. It's talking about you, bro, because it looks like you're. Because she thought because you were using your phone, she said, "Why isn't he using the podcast?" She said, "Oh, because he's an inmate."
Inmate, yeah, I'm an inmate, man.
Like, oh, that's Joel Cholo, man. He's not an inmate. People that are watching this podcast, I want you to know that Joel Cholo's not incarcerated. He's actually out and about. It's just his
I'm
phone.
free. I'm free, man. I'm good. You know, like, you know what? The thing about, like I said, man, what I separated myself from the whole, typical cholo was, anytime it came to a crime, I used to always think about my consequences, and I used to always think about, well, because the whole purpose of committing a crime was to get away with it, man. A lot of people, they're so proud of going to jail so many times, like, oh, I went to jail 20 times, and I'm like, you're proud of that? That just lets me know, man, that you're not a good criminal, and I don't want to do crime with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't glorify people that get caught. Like, I'm not one to be like, what? You went to jail? Oh my god, you're so cool. I'm like, you went to jail, man? How many times? Like, nah, man. You see, and that's what happens with people, man. They hang with people that keep going to jail, and then of course they're gonna go to jail too because they hang with dumb people, man. And I said, hell no, that's not for me, dude. Like I said, going to jail, man, was an experience where I'm like,
Joe,
hell no.
you have hair though. Why don't you grow out your hair?
It doesn't work
Will
out
you
for me
let?
like that.
Or it doesn't work out for you like that? No? Okay.
Nah, it's not for me. Hair's not my thing, man. It's never been, never will be. Um, like I said, maybe one day, man. I'm never gonna say never. As of right now, it's just not in the works. I would have to have some money
The
to get the hair implants because I do have the devil horns.
hairline.
The hair. I mean, I've been shaving. When I went bald in '96, and
Damn.
but then when I went bald in '90, I didn't like the bald look. So then I went and I shaved it, and that's the look that I like. I like that clean shaving look. I don't like that, straight look like a Raider helmet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that 5 o'clock shadow shit, man. I'm into the whole shaving, man. Looking firme, nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like being a big person, homie. You have to take care of yourself extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like when these big fools, man. They just they don't take care of themselves, man. Like, I feel like, hey, you're a big
Why are
fool.
you
You have to take
talking like that, bro? Why are you talking like that about me, bro? I'm right here.
what? I'm talking about cholos, man. I'm talking about the cholos, man. The ones that, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Just
talking
don't
about the
take care of
guys that.
themselves. Los sucios.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't even know why women like guys that are like they don't even iron or nothing. Like, I feel like you should always take pride in how you look. Should always take pride in, just a little, and that's it, man. Like, especially shoes, man. Like, hey, even though I have no legs, man, my shoes always have to look good, man.
I like that. I like
Always
that. I was
have.
gonna get you a gift card to Foot Locker, but my wife said you're an idiot. Don't get him that.
Hell no, man. Hey, man, like I said, when it comes to shoes, man, I love shoes, man. I like to tell people, hey, that's one thing about being a cholo, man, is that you have to love your shoes. Like I said, man, you can tell a lot by cholo by what they wear, man. What kind of cholo are they? A cholo that takes care of himself. His shoes are always white. His shoes are always clean. His white shirts are always white, nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it lets you know that they take care of themselves, man. Then you have the cholos that they don't care, man. The shirts all like it was white at once, now it's all gray because they wash it with their colored clothes. Like, they just don't care, man. I care, man, about my shit. Hey,
Yep.
disabled or not, homie, I gotta look good, man. Shit, I gotta look good. My lady has to sit there and look at me every day. She needs to make sure she says, you know what? I just gotta give him that. He does look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least he smells good. He takes care of himself. There's
Is
fools
that
out
the
there, man, that don't do
benefit?
that.
Like for example, like, do you think there's a benefit with girls, or do you know of guys that have built relationships in prison? these cholos that can meet these girls outside like pen pals. They start writing to them. Have you heard of these? That people get married in prison. They'll meet somebody and then they'll get married, and now they can get conjugal visits and shit like that.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, they get
Yeah,
married,
right.
man. You know,
Yeah.
I
So,
I'm
so
I'm not a believer in like I believe this, man. Like if I were to go to jail and I'm gonna be doing a long stretch, 20 years, 15 years, I would look at it like this, man. You know what? I love my lady, but I would have to give her that freedom to do what she needs to do, man, because um there's no way I'm gonna
you
keep
will.
her waiting around for me because
No,
you
no,
know,
no,
like
no,
first
no.
of all,
You're misunderstanding me, Joe. No, no, no.
yeah.
You don't have anybody. You just locked up, homie. And some girl writes you a letter and says, "Hello, Joe El Cholo. How are you? I know you're incarcerated, but I would like to talk to you via mail." And that's it. And you start a relationship writing letters to these girls. Have you heard of that? Of guys
Oh
fucking
yeah, yeah.
meeting
Oh,
their wives?
that's common, bro.
And
You know.
that's common. That happens all the time, right?
Oh yeah.
What is success rate of the girls that meet a guy in jail that when he comes out, he straightens out and he becomes a good vato and he's good? What
Well,
is the
you know,
percentage? Is that a large percentage rate, or is it just bullshit that the guy's just lonely, writes to her, and he just wants to get something out of it?
mhm. It's mostly that. You gotta understand, man.
Really?
When
So
you're
it's not love?
no, man. Like you gotta understand, man. You gotta, you know, when you're in the streets, man. Most of the cases in jail, man, are because of drugs. So when you're in the streets, man, you're not thinking about nothing but getting high, getting yours. When you're locked up, man, you're trying to find reasons, man, to be able to get people to send you stuff, people to feel bad for you, the pobrecito. So when you start writing people, and not only that, but you got like, you know, you got a lot of scammers, so they know how to write to women. Hey, write me a letter, homie. So they write you a nice, hey, poetic letter. Because of you, you're the best. And you know, the women,
And
you
you're
know,
saying all of
they're
this is
told
bullshit.
everything.
I want the UK girls that write to cholos in the United States to understand that they're just bullshitting you. They just want you to put money in their books. These cholos
Well,
just. eh,
have you seen that
Go
show?
ahead.
Have you seen that show, The 90 Day Fiance?
Yes.
Now, it's kind of like the same thing. The difference is that, you know, they're just in different countries, but you communicate with people and you tell them everything they want to hear, and then they come down to visit you, and then you start finding out how they really are. You know what I'm saying? So, same thing with letters, man. Letters will tell you what you want to hear. And then when you start, you know, getting closer and getting to know these people, you realize, like, oh shit, like I just got scammed, or you know, like you don't think these people that are in Africa they want to get married right away. Like why? Why do they want to get married right away? Why? Because you got what they need. They want to come over here, man. They want to come to the United States, homie. You know,
Mhm.
you're talking about these old ass ladies talking about, hey, you know, like damn, girl, these ladies look like cucarachas, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some ugly, but what are you willing to do, homie? So exactly when you write to these, when you write, there's nothing like having a relationship where, and especially women love the fact that you ain't going nowhere, that you're in jail. So if you're locked up, it's better for them because they know where you're at every day.
Shit, they send you money. They told you, hey, I put some money in your books so you can call me every 15 minutes and use the
So you can
calling
call
cards I left
me,
you.
the calling cards, they do all that,
Yeah.
man. So they like it. Like you
Yeah.
said, they like the fact that you're interested in them. They remember women are looking for that love, the love of their life. So
So do
they're
you
gonna
want to
overlook
encourage
the fact that you.
the UK girls? Do you want to tell them, hey, girls, take advantage of it, meet yourself a cholo in the pinta, get to know them, but at least just go in there knowing the truth. So all these lonely girls that are out there quarantined right now, bro, they don't know what to do. They now can go fucking get love in prison. Send in a letter. I'm just telling you, it's not a bad idea, girls. If you can't find a cool guy out here in the real world, get yourself a chulo in prison. Write him a letter. That motherfucker has nothing else to do but write letters back. Okay?
Yeah,
You guys can become
like
pen
literally, like
pals.
they have no, like I
Yeah,
said, they like what are they gonna do? Like you know, they have
nothing.
nothing else to do but you know, see what you're doing, call you every minute. You
Yeah,
know,
see,
like
you're 42, 43 years old, ladies. You're old enough now. You're like, fuck it. I don't want some young dude that doesn't know what he's doing. I'd rather get married with this prisoner. I visit him on the weekends. I get 1 week in a month to play house. And then I come back home. I get dig down one Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I'm back to work on Monday to make money for my hubby. So when he gets out of prison and we're both 68 years old, we can both retire on my 401k. Because he ain't gonna go clubbing once he gets out at 64. He's gonna want somebody to
right?
retire with. Yeah, his life as a criminal is over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
Oh,
and I tell my homegirls, like, just know that you're gonna get yourself, don't expect, women, they love to want to change people, man. They want to make sure that, oh, I can change him, but
Joe, are
you
you
know,
coloring or jacking off, bro? Because I can hear the whole thing.
oh no,
Oh,
I was
I was
drawing.
so glad. Okay. All right, cool. Because I thought you were jacking off, bro. I can hear it going.
No, not live, man. There's no sexual, jacking off. Yet I win over here,
Yeah.
But nah, man. So that's my thing, man. Like when it comes to to inmates, bro, they're gonna tell you what you want to hear, and they know how to make it sound right, man. So for all my people out there, man, thinking that these fools are gonna change,
They ain't
just
gonna
a waste
change.
of time.
But if you go in knowing though, hey, I know what I'm getting myself into, I think you're straight, right? Like if you're pissed at him, if you get there 1 week and he says, chocolate chip cookies again, and you go, man, fuck you. You don't like the chocolate chip cookies, I can go home right now. And you can go home. And that motherfucker won't see you for another month.
But trust me, you're gonna do what he says because he has you. Like I said, man, they're convicts, man. They know how to make you do that, man. They know how to make you. Trust me, you'll never bring them chocolate chip cookies again. You're gonna bring them what he wants you to bring them because they know how to work it, man.
As he eats candy.
You
Stop
know.
eating candy, bro. All right. No, but I'm saying, ladies in the UK, write him a letter, get companionship. You know he's faithful. He's not out there fucking around. He's just hanging out with his homies day in and day out. You can visit him on the weekends and shit. Now you can have a father for your kids, right? That's it. No matter you won't hit him or anything because he's already incarcerated. So that's fucking great.
Now,
You
let me
can
ask
draw
you,
him fucking pictures and shit.
how do you feel about sharing weed now with the whole COVID? Do you feel like it's kind of scary sharing your weed with people, like smoking a joint, or you just don't care?
It depends on who I'm smoking with. Like there is some etiquette, but I've always smoked it where I don't leave my lips in the joint. So I put it between my fingers and I smoke on top of the fingers now,
Or,
like this. So I create that suction, but there's a bigger graft on my lips, but it's on my hand. And I try not to, and then wash my hands after I've smoked with somebody. But yeah, I mean, I try not to. That's or I'll try to smoke with just people that I know. That's it.
do you know
But
anybody
it's
that
kind
that
of fun.
got the coronavirus?
Through smoking
No, no. Like,
or
do you
just
know
curious.
anybody that had it?
Yes, my aunt died yesterday of it. My mom's sister. She
Oh
died of it.
snap!
Yeah, dude, she died. They called us. My mom called me yesterday. She said, "Hey, guess what? She didn't say it like that. Like, guess what?" She said, your aunt passed away." I was like, "Wow, what happened?" So then she explains to me the process. She said, "Just Mexicali, where they're from, it's a Mexican town. It's just infested right now with COVID. Like everybody has COVID around town. So it would just spread like wildfire. I mean, Mexico's it's not shutting anything down. Mexico continues to open its doors because they keep telling the government, if you're not going to give me money, how do you maintain? How do you think I'm going to pay my bills? You're not giving me any breaks. You're not giving me any cash. You're not giving me any food. fuck you, I'm not
Wow.
turning off my machine, or I'm not gonna close my business down. People to continue to work and operate like nothing is going on. And the result of all of that is that you get a big infestation of COVID-19. And so my aunt got it just because she lived in that town. And she had already respiratory problems, so that just added to it. So she said in a matter of 2 days, she was gone. Like she just one day couldn't breathe, the next day that was it. So it's real, man. People should take care
Wow.
of that and get care of their mouths and protect themselves. But more than anything, people, if you have underlying condition, till we find a cure to this thing, which we will, but unfortunately we couldn't have it before all these people passed away. So now they're asking, I've asked my mom, what do you want to do? Do you want to go? Do you not want to go? My uncle, who's a doctor, said, nope, your mom should not leave. Actually, as a matter of fact, they're going to cremate your aunt, and they're going to ship her ashes to Zacatecas. So that way, that's her hometown in Mexico. So he said,
Oh
just wait
man.
till all of this is over, and then we'll have a ceremony for her. But for now, we're just going to cremate her and put her away till we can all get together safely. But to have a funeral, to have a viewing right now would be a mistake, because it's just horrible. Like they said, there's so many people just infected with COVID, that to go and have a ceremony and to gather there would be a huge mistake. So yeah, do I know somebody that had it? Is it? Yes. That died from it? Yes. So is it real?
Wow.
It's real, bro, but you gotta take care of yourself. Um, I think you shouldn't exaggerate. I mean, this is the thing is, if you're at a gathering of family members, you already made a choice to go out and be around those family members. So no amount of mask that you wear is going to protect you from it. Now, if you're afraid that you're going to get it because you have underlying conditions, then I understand you're not coming to the party. But don't come and then fucking wear a mask and fucking gloves and ear nose plugs and fucking respirator and fucking hard fucking show to the party. I'm like, motherfucker, don't come. Like if you're that worried, don't come. Like we all have a personal belief on how we all think we're gonna beat this thing that we can't see, know, or even anybody has a clue what the fuck it is. But for some reason, we feel like we've conquered it and we're all right. We're gonna beat this shit, right? But if you know you have asthma, stay at home. Guess who doesn't get to come to the party? You. I understand that you want to be protected, but you don't get to come, bro. Sorry, you have asthma. Just like those times
Right.
you got to stay home from school because you couldn't breathe, but I had to go to school. Well, guess what? Now you have to fucking stay home, and I get to go to the party because you're sick. That's it. That's all. I mean, but don't come to the party wearing your mask and criticizing everybody else because they're not wearing their mask or maintaining their social distance.
Now, what do
They're
you feel that
fucking
it's
22
done?
years old. Huh?
Now, what do you feel that is
What's that?
done for comedy? What do you think the COVID's done for comedy? You think it's took it to another
Uh,
level?
it's shook in the tree. Let's see what comes out of this. You understand? It's shook in the tree. Yeah, if this year goes with no comedy, literally it did this. It's fucking God and the universe did this to us, shook the comedy world. All the fucking hang-ons and people that were just fucking in there joking and jibing and just fucking trying to be cool and do once in a while are gonna be shooken the fuck off. People that couldn't survive, had to go to a real job. Now they're dependent on that fucking payment because they bought a new fucking Lexus, are out of the fucking, they're fucking pushed off the fucking tree. So whoever remains on that fucking comedy tree by 2021 is somewhat earned their spot and say, fuck it, I'm a comic. Either that or they're just fucking losers and had nothing else going in life. That's the only two that are going to be left. That's it. Because people are going to
Yeah, I
try to
realized
survive,
that,
bro.
man. I realized that it's done. It done. A lot of people have done. Kind of just faded away, and which is good because there's a lot of comedians that are just very not to, and like, and I'm not one to hate on people because hey, we're on it. We all have a dream. We're all following it. But there's some people that I tell like, it's this is maybe not your avenue. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not your thing. Like, and and I'm kind of glad that I don't see them because it was always the same shit. Like I'm like, what are you doing this for? Like you just trying to either no one's told you the truth yet, or you really think that you're gonna make it. And the end of the day, I mean, and I hope everybody makes it, but this is not a everybody game. This is for the ones that are. And I always tell people
bro.
I'm not in it I'm in it because I love the journey. I love what it does. I love where it puts me in positions where and that makes me successful doing it. People want to make it for money, then that's cool. But I think the journey is what I love about it. The stories that come out of it, the places you get to go, the people you get to meet. I learned that that's what I love about it, man. Not so much the whole fame or nothing, because you can be famous and be broke. You know what I'm saying? But I love the journey, man. I love being able to go to these places, man, and just seeing the crazy shit that goes on and just sharing the stories.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because you're looking at it as in a different perspective. Other people, like you said, want the fame, want the glory, but this outbreak shakes the tree. Do you understand? Fuck the shame, fuck the game, fuck the glory. When you used to perform once a month, and the only way you got seen or you were seen is because you went and hung out for the rest of the month at other people's shows. You
Yeah.
understand? Like I get it. Now it's really gonna shake the truth to everybody comes to Earth and goes, all right, fuck it, we all gotta get real jobs. Or everybody jumps on this and doing their webcams and doing this, but they're gonna realize real quick and soon that this is not gonna give them the money they need immediately. This is long term. So they don't have the patience to do that. So they're gonna jump off of this and just get a real
Yeah,
job.
a lot of people don't like doing it on through Zoom and all that because they're like, I don't hear the people, and I'm like, well, then I guess comedy is not your thing because that's why when I do my comedy, I always laugh at my own shit. Why? Because I feel that if it's not funny to me, then I'm not gonna say it.
Hmm.
So if I laugh at my own shit, I don't care if people are laughing or not, man. If I find it funny, that's what matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't tripping. Now,
Yeah. It.
the sucky part about it, man, that I do what I dislike about what's going on is that because they stopped the Spanish comedy, like the building, the process of it, because Spanish being so new to the game that it just
Yeah.
put like a bunch of roadblocks to it, man, and because it was
Oh no.
happening, man.
It had a huge momentum, man. We were preparing a huge, massive tours this year. Even with Tom Segura was gonna already start. I would be right now in Miami with Tom Segura doing these Spanish shows. But like you said, the shit just happened. But now is a time to write, Joe. Like now is the time you write your fucking memoirs and your fucking stories and your novel, and and for the people that are gonna start doing show zooms or Zoom shows, do it in a way where you're doing a one man show, almost a monologue, and fuck the audience. Memorize your lines, practice your craft like that. Go through it and tell the story. And I want to invite everybody tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I'll be doing a Zoom comedy show. But in the Zoom comedy show, I don't tell jokes. Well, I do tell jokes, but I just tell stories, real life stories about when my dad was running a hooker ring and my grandfather almost died. And I can talk about it now because my aunt's dead too. That was her grandfather, but less
Oh,
family to fuck with. But I tell these stories and people go, "Wow, I can't believe you told us that fucking story." And it's they're more amazed of the fact that did that really happen? I go, "Yes, all of that happened." They're like, "What the fuck?" It blows them away, dude. It blows them away. So I say we're gonna have to dig deep as comedians and really tell true stories to our audiences now. So that's what I'm selling on Zoom. Parts of my life, parts of my story.
mm. Well, that's good right
Mm-hmm.
there. You see, and like I said, a lot of people are thinking that they got to perform comedy, but if you, like I said, man, the journey of your life, the journey of comedy, dude, like that is comedy, man. Your stories, your life, man, and like a lot of people that didn't
Mm-hmm.
know, man, that I didn't have any legs, but and I told people, man, this is my problem. If I tell people that I have no legs, then people automatically already assume that I can't do certain things. So I had to sit
Mhm.
there and do these things and prove myself, so that way when people do look at me and say, "Wow, dude, well, I can't I can't question the fact that you can't do it. If anything, I know you can because you've done it." So, for anybody out there, man, just don't talk about it. Just do it. Do your thing, man. Don't fucking waste time. And there's always that one person posting about new me, new day. I'm gonna lose weight, and then the next week, oh, new me, new day. It's like shut the fuck up and just do it. you know.
Sorry, dude. I got interrupted. No. But you're absolutely correct. You had brought up a point the other day that you wanted to be a motivational speaker, and I asked you a question. What was going to be your point of view? And in a way, you told me it was going to be a this type of thing that you can do whatever you want. Motivational speaking, basically telling these kids nothing is impossible. Look what I've accomplished with no legs. Look what you can do with two, type of deal. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do
It's
you
because
see that?
it's speaking to it's speaking to the broken, man. See, other rich people, they seem to get the motivational speakers, but who caters to the broken? Who caters to the bottom? Who goes and talks to the people that are hard workers but don't have direction in what to work hard on? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's my thing, dude, is to get people to, and it's the best time right now, man, because the best time is, people are looking at each other, wondering what's gonna happen. Like I said, not everybody went back to work. A lot of these places are closing, so a lot of people have a lot of time in their mind, and so might as well get them to focus on building new creations, man. Start working on their dreams. Start focusing on the better, man, instead of worrying about I what's there's if you
Then let's
focus
give it.
on what's gonna happen, then you're always gonna wonder what's gonna happen. If you just focus on what you need to do to make it happen, then that's where we got to start.
Okay. Then we have homework for next week, bro. For next week, we promise you guys that we will bring you a list of jobs that you can do to make money while the COVID-19. Now, not all the jobs are going to be ideal, but they are going to be out of the box jobs. Nothing like, oh, here's a janitor's job. No, these are jobs that most people wouldn't even think exist and say, fuck it. And then, Joe, you're going to tell me if you're down or not. And then you'll bring your list and I'll tell you if I'm down or not. But make sure you tell your friends to tune in. Also, the comments, I know we have uncommon, but if you can send us your information, you've won the t-shirt. The Cali Care Group, thank you very much. Cali Care Group, thank you very much for the delivery service that brings our weed. Joe, I have one of these joints for you. Jerry's joints for you, waiting for you.
Yeah.
And what else? What else? What else? Please tune in next week because we're gonna tell you all these odd jobs you can actually make money off of. So, Joe, quickly, any odd job that you ever made money with, any tranza, any scam or anything as a kid
Yeah, man. I used
that you?
to. I used to actually. I met this paisa at a club, and he asked me, "Do I have a license?" I said, "Yes." He's all right, cool. He goes, "I'm like, well, what do you do for a living?" He goes, "I steal gas for a living." And I'm like, "Steal gas? What do you mean?" So what he did was he used to drive an excursion with a 300-gallon tank in the back, and they would give him a big old stack of like they look like hotel keys, but they were credit cards with a strip. And they would go to the gas
Mhm.
stations and like 76 Mobile, nothing but good gas stations, and they would and in the back of the credit cards they would have the code, like your
Yeah.
zip number, whatever, so we would we would put it in, and we would get gas like that, and we would fill it up in one day, 300 gallons, and every day go to South Central, turn in the gas, see how much money, see how much gas you turned in, and
Mhm.
then you would get paid every Monday or Sunday, man, cash. So this guy was making about $3,000 a week stealing gas, man.
Wow.
So I did that
Okay,
for
guys.
probably like about a month.
So we're not gonna do something that illegal, but we're bringing you a job. So, guys, my name is Richard Villa. Look me up at any of our platforms at Richard Comedy. Joe, anywhere you want to show them, anything you want to
Like I said,
promote besides
man,
my
check
show?
me
This
out at Joe El Cholo, man. Instagram, Facebook, all the platforms, man. Joe El Cholo, man. Like I said, thank you guys very much for tuning in, man.